Hi, Leo. This is your reading for the time period of September 15th to September 30th, 2019. For those of you who are new to my channel or you're just visiting, welcome to Amani's Light Work. What's new on my channel is a section called Keys to Akasha, and there I cover news stories, I cover celebrity passings, I cover, historic events, things of that nature. So if you have an inquiry for that section of my channel, please feel free to send me an email to ifadivination777@gmail.com or send me a direct message on my IG at AmaniIfe777. Okay, so I hope all is well. Let's see what energies are coming through for you. We are heading into Libra season at the end of September. Okay, so let's see what's coming through here. Something's going on with smoke. So it could be smoking, or that could be a habit that you have, or someone else that you live with, but it smells. So when I said someone else that you live with, it smells, or works with, but finding that out. So when I said works with, you could be finding out that someone that you work with smokes, or it could be you, or it could be someone you live with, or you yourself do it, but something is really important about smoking. A smoking analogy. So it could be smoking guns, smoking mirrors, smoking literally, just depends on how you want to use it. Okay, but let's see what's going on. And all that could apply to business, that could apply to relationships of any kind, business partnerships, and things of that nature. Okay, that specific analogy, or it's literal. All right. All right, Leo. So the card you have underneath is the Three of Wands energy there, but I get it, Aries. I'm trying to get her to stop smoking. So the Aries female needs to stop smoking. However you want to look at smoking, that something is toxic also. So something that an Aries smokes may be toxic. Something that they or something just something about them. If they don't smoke, then something about them may be toxic. So they could be, but their demeanor when I said that. So something about an Aries element could be male or female. Something I was getting female was coming through strongly. An Aries female, their demeanor is toxic. Their something is really toxic about their demeanor. So it could be the way they interact with people, or but isn't good. So when I say the way they interact with people, the way they interact with people isn't good. So it could be in a business deal that you have going on with them. It could be what do you call it? But I get shortchanged with that also. That something there they may shortchange you. Do you shortchange that person? It just depends on what's going on. And what was I saying? In business deals or in the workplace and things that I get shortchanged. So either you feel shortchanged in the workplace. You can have other fire sign energies as but I get lazy business partners. You can have other external fire sign energies, but you deem them to be lazy lovers. You deem them, it's a Three of Wands energy. So I feel very worky. I feel business deals lackadaisical. So when I hit business deals, they're just lackadaisical. I don't know if those other fire sign energies they may deem you that way, whatever. But I just talking about Cancer also. So when I said that, a Cancerian energy out of nowhere, because these energies don't only have to be fire signs that you work with or you house with or you do business deals with, it's or their love partners. They could just be, they could take on the energy of other zodiac signs. So you could also be working with their family member. So if you're working with a Cancer or you just deal with a Cancer, they could be a family member or a lover of some kind. But think something is lackadaisical. So when I said that, a Cancerian energy thinks something is lackadaisical. So either they could this could be a situation here where they may agree they may actually agree with the thought that you have about an Aries or the thought you have about a Sag. They if it's a Cancer, they may actually agree with that. Or a Cancer just has that kind of thought about you. I get and a Gemini. So a Cancer has that thought about you and a Gemini. It just depends on what's going on. Or you could have that thought about a Gemini, but I want to leave. So you having that kind of thought about a Gemini, you may want to leave the Gemini, but Cancer thinks that you should. So a Cancerian energy thinks that you should. The Aries doesn't know. The Aries element may not know that you really deal with a Gemini energy like that. It just depends on what's going on. Aries element may not know that, or a Sag, but like them. So when I said Sag, you like them. Do they like you? It just depends on what's going on in business and love and in some type of partnership that you have. It just depends on how the energy resonates there. Okay, so you have Cancer, you have Gemini, you have Aries. You could be dealing with another Leo, but they're really distant. So if you're dealing with another Leo, they're just really distant. If you have a Sag, they may like you, but to an extent, vice versa. It just depends on what's going on. And then you're dealing with Geminis, and Cancer thinks that you should leave them, or something's going on really lackadaisical with Aries and Sag elements, but they take money. So lackadaisical, if something is lackadaisical with them, then they just take money, or they shortchange people, or they shortchange someone. It just depends on what's going on. And that could be what a Cancer observes, or a Gemini, but keeps talking to them about that. So when I said that, you keep talking to a Gemini energy about that, and they care, they don't care, or they may think that you should extract. Buy it from Aries. They may think you should extract from an Aries. Does the Aries think you should extract from a Gemini? That could be a secretive thought that an Aries has. It just depends on what's going on. Okay. Your starting point has the Seven of Cups energy in the starting point. I did say Cancer. You could be dealing with Pisces. They're annoying. So when I hit the Cancer, could be annoying, yes, or something could be annoying as well about the Pisces or Scorpio elements there, but they keep coming by. So when I said Scorpio elements there, a Scorpio element keeps coming by. Does a Cancer keep coming by? But ask them to leave. So a Cancer. If a Cancer comes by, you may take it upon yourself to ask a Cancerian energy to leave for some reason, or the Pisces wants you to stop doing that. So a Pisces may want you to stop doing that. You asking a Cancer to leave, and a Pisces thinks that you should stop. But something is also annoying about Pisces at the same time, or something's going on with Scorpio keep coming by. Something interesting is going on with a Scorpio. They keep coming by all the time. But the Seven of Cups energy with them, the Seven of Cups energy with the water sign energies is that you're trying to alleviate it, just trying to get them out the way. You're trying to alleviate something like an issue that you have going on with them, but the issue implies that they're in the way for some reason. Like I said, Scorpio keeps coming by. How to stop that from happening? So Scorpio keep coming by. But conversing with Aries when I said that. So you may be talking to an Aries element on how to stop looking at you also. So you may be talking to an Aries into how to get a Scorpio to stop looking at you. Are you looking at a Scorpio? That's what an Aries observes. You may be looking at a Scorpio. Something's interesting about you looking at a Scorpio. Something to be interesting about you looking at a Scorpio all the time. And the Aries thinks it's strange. An Aries element thinks that it's strange. Or something's going on the treatment, that some type of interesting treatment that you have going on with a Cancer, it's strange. So a treatment that you have going on with a Cancer is strange, or something's going on interesting with the relationship that you have going on to a Pisces, but Aries doesn't care. So Aries doesn't care how you handle a Pisces, but the water sign energies, like how you deal with the water sign energies, Aries doesn't understand. How you deal with the water sign energies, the Aries element may not understand. The Aries may not understand why you don't want to see a Scorpio. The Aries may want to understand. The Aries, whichever fire sign, the Aries may want to understand why you ask Cancerian energies to leave all the time, but they won't leave a Gemini alone when I said that. So when I said that with the fire sign energy and the Aries giving you that kind of input, they don't understand. The Cancer, either they keep coming by to see you, or they just keep popping up calling you, or just visiting, whatever it is with the Cancer. But something's going on where they do that to a Gemini, and that could be something that an Aries element doesn't understand. But you may complain to the Aries element about that exact issue with a Gemini energy, that a Cancer doesn't leave a Gemini alone, vice versa, or a Cancer thinks that you should leave a Gemini energy alone because they want to be with them. A Cancer thinks you should leave a Gemini alone because they want to see the Gemini, or the Cancer wants to see the Gemini, or the Gemini wants to see the Cancer. But they don't really want to do that. So when I said that, they don't really want to do that. But Aries bribe. So Aries element may be bribing you to to set up a date between you and a Gemini and a Cancer, or for you to set up a date between a Gemini, for you to set up a date or a meeting time to be with a Gemini, with a Cancer, or just to have those two together. But that's how I'm gonna get my break. So when I said just trying to get those two to be together, Gemini and Cancer, that's how you're trying to get your break. Are you doing that with a Scorpio, like trying to keep them occupied with Aries? You could be doing that with a Scorpio also, and that could be where the preoccupation, I mean, not pre the pre like keeping them preoccupied with an Aries element there, that could be what a Sag sees. So when I said that, that could be what a Sagittarian, that could be what a Sagittarius energy sees, that you're doing that kind of tactic there, or whatever it is with Seven of Cups energy. So it could be family. It feels really family, and how family members are moving around with each other, or how the family members deal with each other, period. But it's annoying. So how family members deal with each other, it's annoying. And the tactics and the bribe, the bribe, if it's family, the bribe is heavily between Geminis and Cancer, and Gemini being annoyed by Cancer, but I get distraction. So Gemini being annoyed by Cancer, that's just a distraction. So it's, one, like like an uncle or a cousin, like a cousin is trying to tell the uncle, can you keep the niece distracted? It just depends on what's going on. Just an example, if you're dealing with family, if these are business partners, this could also be the way. But I hate Gemini, so when I said business partners, this is something that's going on with the Gemini energy in terms of business partners, in terms of workplace, but they're annoying. So when I said they're annoying, and if it's in the workplace or business partners, you deem a Cancer, you want a Gemini energy distracted by a Cancer. You may want the Gemini distracted by a Cancer, or a Scorpio keeps coming by you. A Scorpio keeps coming by you all the time. A Scorpio keeps coming by you and a Gemini on all the time, or a Scorpio keeps intervening with something that was a Cancer keeps feeling the need to intervene with the relationship that you have going on with a Scorpio, or they intervene with the relationship that you have going on with a Gemini, or you're intervening with the relationship that a Cancer has going on with a Gemini. But I need to get out of that. So when I said that, the Seven of Cups energy is the Seven of Cups energy could also be you trying to give yourself options into where to go. You yourself trying to give yourself options into where to go. Leave family when I said that. So that could be a tactic that you have. But that's your way of trying to leave your family environment. That could be your way of annoying business partners. That could just be your way of getting rid of annoying business partners. That's why the Seven of Cups energy is there. Okay, or these are tactics on these are the tactics. I don't feel like anyone is trying to get away from you, or I don't feel like anyone is trying to leave you necessarily. I just feel like I just feel like you're a prominent factor. Like you're a prominent factor in a business deal. You're a prominent, or you are one of them. That's why the Three of Wands is there, or in the home environment. And I don't feel like anyone is trying to get you out the way necessarily. I feel like it's water sign and Gemini energies that I keep getting intervening. I feel like it's them that's intervening with something. So for example, you could be responsible for making like the final decision. You could be responsible in the workplace, for example. You could be the one responsible for making a final decision on on the direction, or making the final decision on where a business gets where making a final decision on where a business gets their funding from, like multiple organizations and things of that nature. Finalizing what I said. You could be something there. You may be responsible for finalizing. And the water sign energies, they may feel extracted in some extent of something that you have going on here. They may feel extracted to some extent, and that could be where you may want to try to figure out a way to integrate with the water signs, or find a way to do that. That could be why the Aries and the Sag element are trying to help you and give you bribes, and trying to give you ways into they're trying to give you options and ways into how you can integrate with the water sign energies, particularly Scorpio. So when I said that, particularly the Scorpio needs to hear that message with a Seven of Cups energy there. You know what I mean? If it's business and the water signs giving their inputs, or family environments, and it's certain family members you don't want to see. Certain family members you may not want to see. That could be where the Sag and the Aries are. Just deal with him or her for a couple of minutes, until I get back from the store. Just talk to them for a couple of minutes. I'll be right back. Don't really want to do that. That could be something that you don't really want to do. That could be the kind of interaction that you have going on with the Gemini, trying to get away from Cancer. So that could be the kind of interaction you have going on with the Gemini, but they're just trying to get away from a Cancer, or you're just trying to get away from a Cancer. This depends on what's going on. Whew. What you're waiting on is the Four of Pentacles energy there. So when I see Four of Pentacles, I see Earth sign. I see saving money because of the water signs. I see saving money because of the water sign energies. But why do you need to do so? Someone may not understand why you need to do that. You know what I mean? Like you may have enough. You may have enough money. You may have enough money sectioned off for every area of your life. That you may have money. You may have money for, you may have money for splurging. You may have money for your bills, your car, your house, your rent, your mortgage. You may have money or different accounts. You have money or different accounts sectioned off for the amount of pay that you receive that goes into each of those accounts. Don't really need to save. So when I said that, you may not really need to hit. I almost said hay, hit the hay. That may be something that's going on with you, with hitting the hay and sleeping and resting and think, but don't really get that. So when I said that, that may be something that you don't. That may be something that you don't really get, but Cancer sees. You're not really getting that. A Cancerian energy sees that. Does a Scorpio element see that? But they don't leave you alone. A Scorpio element seeing that, they don't really leave you alone. They don't really. But what does a Pisces have to say? So when I said that, what does a Pisces have to say about that? A Pisces listening to is important for some reason. So listening to a Pisces for some reason may be really important, and it could have something to do with listening to them is important because it may have something to do with your rest. It may your responsibilities in the home, in the family, in the workplace. Like they may see that you don't get enough. They may observe that you do not get enough rest, or that could be how you observe the Pisces because of other water signs. That could be how you observe the Pisces because of the other water sign elements there. But that's why other fire sign energies are needed. So the Aries and the Sag, it could be an external Leo, keep Pisces distracted. So I ran through all the fire signs. They keep a Pisces element distracted. This could be a situation here with the Seven of Cups energy with the Four of Pentacles want Pisces distracted. So when I said that, that's why the Seven of Cups is there. You're trying to find ways to keep a Pisces element distracted. You don't want them to know how much money you're making. So you don't want a Scorpio to know how much money you're making. You don't want a Cancer. You don't want the water sign energies to find out how much money you're making. How much money you're making. Every time I make a mistake, I keep getting waking and hit the hay, but they're coming in there. Those words are coming in as accidents, but they're actually those are words that are really important to this. I keep getting not getting any sleep. Those are words that are actually important to say because you're really not getting any sleep, but you are not. It just depends on what's going on because a family keeps calling. The family keeps calling, and you're trying to find other family members to keep those nonstop calling family members. You're trying to find other family members to keep them distracted, or it's work, or you don't want people to find out how much money you're making. A Pisces doesn't. So a Pisces may not want an Aries to find out how much they're making, or a Pisces doesn't want the water signs to. A Pisces may want a Scorpio to leave them alone. A Pisces may want to leave you alone. But when I said that, a Pisces wants other water sign energies to leave you alone, but keep complaining too. So that could be something that you complain to a Pisces for. That could be something that you complain to a Pisces about, that Cancer won't leave me alone. Gemini won't leave me alone. Scorpio won't leave me alone, but I'm trying to work. So when I said that I'm trying to work, in the workplace, in a business deal, I'm trying to keep a secret. So when I said business deal, you may be trying to keep something really secret that's going on with you in a business deal. So like I said, Four of Pentacles, don't really need to save. The Four of Pentacles, you don't really need to save money for some reason. Or you don't really need to save money, or you don't really need to, if it's not saving, maybe you do or you do not. If you don't really need to save, or you feel like you have enough, you may be feeling like you have enough money to splurge. You may be feeling like you have enough money to splurge. There's that. You may feeling like you do, but water signs don't think that you do for some reason. So the water sign energies think that you don't have enough money to splurge, or they know them popping up out of nowhere all the time. They may just want to see how much money you have stashed away. But that's what a Gemini does. So when I said that, that's the kind of interaction that a Gemini energy has with a Cancer. That's the kind of interaction you have with a Gemini. Secret. So when I said that, it's really secretive, but Aries knows about that secret. So Aries knows about that money making secret, money saving secret, or you make more than you're really sharing with other business partners, but I receive more. So when I said that, you received more, and a boss knows that you received more, or another coworker that's special to you knows that you receive more. That could be why you want a Scorpio to stop coming around at a certain time, because the Scorpio may have hidden information on how much money you make with an Aries. They have hidden information on how much money you make with an Aries element, or they have, or it's a Cancer keeps popping up. It's a Cancer that keeps popping up, and they could be scooping to figure out that they could be trying to scoop to figure out that exact amount of information that you share with an Aries all the time. Knows that they know that you're in a secretive business deal with an Aries and an external Sag, or they know that you do something secretively with money, or a Gemini energy does with an Aries element. But we all do. So when I said that, you all do that in a family environment, or in a business deal, or in a workplace. But Gemini wants to extract. So when I said in a workplace, a Gemini energy may want to extract from a workplace, but too secretive. So a Gemini energy may want to extract from a family environment. That could be something that they already do. Or if it's not a family environment and the secrets, and this is a situation, if a Gemini energy is a family member, for example, or they're just your partner, you keep hiding, you may be hiding something from them. It just depends on what's going on, but they keep coming by, or they keep trying to be in your business, and that could be what the water sign energies observe. But something is also going on here. Something's going on here where not telling the secret of the reason to why the Gemini energy keeps extracting. Cancer acts. A Cancer may have asked them to. A Scorpio may have asked them to, or they could have the reason. The way you handle a Gemini could be the effect of the way you handle a Gemini. That could be why they treat water sign energies the way that they do. That could be why they extract Cancers and Scorpio, because somebody isn't telling them, or you yourself are not telling the Gemini how much you're making. You're not telling them how much you're making. You're not telling Cancer and Scorpio, Pisces, or it's the Pisces element that dominates something. It's the Pisces that dominates something here as well. But them dominating something, you want their place. Them dominating something, you secretively may want their place, or you're not telling Cancer, you're not telling the Cancerian energy something on purpose, or a Scorpio. But the reason why they keep coming by is because something that you do that's supposed to be really hidden, that you do with an Aries, that you do with a Gemini, they just want the ends on. Or a Cancer extract from Gemini. A Cancer thinks you should leave a Gemini, vice versa. And that could also be why a Gemini feels the need to extract from whatever is it they're extracting from. That could be the reason to why a Gemini energy wants to leave with a Four of Pentacles. But you may hide things from them. You hide how much you're making from them, or it's the water signs that you have that kind of feeling towards. And the Aries element may have told you to do that, or that could be something that the water sign energies do to you. Gemini energy may have information on that could be what the water sign energies, particularly Pisces. So Gemini having that information is particularly a Pisces that conceals something there from you. So that's why I said that. So the Four of Pentacles, if it's not saving money, or saving it, not needing to save it, or you just want to give to Earth sign. So you may just want to give something to an Earth sign energy there. The Seven of Cups energy keeping water signs distracted. The Seven of Cups energy is keeping water signs distracted because you may not want, you may not want a Pisces to see you interacting with a Capricorn, but giving them something. So the you may not want a Pisces seeing you interact with a Capricorn or whichever earth sign, is because you want to give the earth sign back something. You want to give the earth sign energy back something. You want to give them back time, you money that belongs to them. You want to give them money that belongs to them, but they're suffering when I said that. So Seven of Cups with the Four of Pentacles, the Capricorn may be suffering, the suffering emotionally. This is Cups energy. Somebody may be suffering emotionally, or it's workplace business deal, or stealing family and things of that nature. But Aries has their money. So when I say stealing family and things of that nature, the Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups is the Aries element. The Aries element has their money. The Aries element has Taurus or Capricorn, Virgo that it holds on to. So when I said Virgo, that you hold on to a Virgo, or the Aries element holds on to the earth sign energy's money. They hold on to it, but not paying them. Holding on to their money, they're not paying the earth sign. They're not paying the earth sign. Is some the fire sign energies, whichever fire sign energy that you have as bosses, or if it's not family, other business partners. The Seven of Cups energy is that they could be splitting up your paycheck. The Seven of Cups energy could be that they're splitting up your paycheck. If it's you, they could be splitting up your paycheck, or that could be something, or splitting up a paycheck, splitting up a will, that could be, those are things that could be happening in workplaces. If it's workplace, then it's paychecks and bonuses and things that's being split. It's paychecks and bonuses and things of that nature that are being split, or it's a family will that's being split. It's a family will that's being split, and that's why I said short change. Family will being split, family money being split, family business money being split. But there's certain people in that wrapped up in that situation that they're receiving bare minimum, that they're just receiving the bare minimum, and it could be the earth sign energy or you. That could be why the water sign energies keep coming by all the time. They may have secretive information on where a missing part of your paycheck is, or why you're not getting a bonus, or why you are, or why you are not getting a bonus, or that could be something that the analogy with not needing to save money could be that you receive those kind of things, and you receive a part of a will. You receive more money than other coworkers. I'm favored. So that could be something that you're being favored. That could be the reason into why you're being favored. But other water sign energies, business partners, and family members, they want to ask you those things, don't want to share. They want to ask you those things you don't want to share. Yet you don't want to share. You receive $4,000 from some type of lawsuit and things of that nature. You don't want to. Just an example. You may not want to. I get Pisces. You may not want to share that with a Pisces. That's why the Four of Pentacles and Seven of Cups is there, and that could be why you want Aries element to keep a Pisces distracted, or the Cancer and the Scorpio to keep Pisces distracted. They don't want to do that. So when I said that, they don't want to keep a Pisces distracted with that. But has access to accounts. So a Pisces element may have access to a family will account. They may have access to family money, but they use it. So them having access to family money, a Pisces having access to family money, or business, or it's a business deal, and a Pisces has that kind of access. Don't want them to. So when I said business deal, you don't want a Pisces to have that kind of access. Family will money and family business money, a Pisces has that access, or they have passwords and they have access to those kind of accounts. A business one, so they have access to a family business account there, or it's a will, or it's like or if it's in a workplace, they could be responsible for dispersing that money. But where is mine? So when I said that, where is mine? That's why the Seven of Cups is there with the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is there, Pisces lying. The Four of Pentacles there, Seven of Cups is that a Pisces element may be lying on where money is. But I just want to give back to. So I'm looking at the Four of Pentacles. If it's not only your money, I just want to give back to, like, you just want to give back to Capricorn. You want to give back to the Taurus. You want to get, but they already have theirs. So when I said giving back to the Taurus, they already have their cut. Well, money, business money, family business money. They are paycheck, whatever. They already got paid, or they already have theirs. It just, but keeps watching you. So they already have theirs. They keep watching you. Does the earth sign energy keep watching you all the time? Are you watching this? Are you watching the earth sign energies all the time? The water signs observe. So when I said that, the water sign energies observe that. The Pisces, the Cancer, the Scorpio, that's why they keep coming by. The Pisces, the Cancer, the Scorpio, they keep coming by like Capricorn. They keep coming by because they realize that you like a Capricorn. You're watching the Capricorn. You keep looking at them, but I'm attracted to. You keep looking at the if they're not attracted to, it could be a family member that you're attracted to their business or something that they do, or it's a what do you call it, or it's a friend, or it's another business partner that you want them to be. They're another business partner you keep looking at, but you want them to be your business partner. You want them to be. That's why the Seven of Cups is there. The Seven of Cups could also be there. That could be why you're hooking up the water signs, but they don't know you're doing that. So hooking up the water sign energies to find Capricorn, find Taurus, find Virgo. They don't want to do that, but knows what you're trying to do. Pisces knows what you're trying to do. A Cancer, a Scorpio, they know what you're trying to do. They may not want to see Capricorn. They may not want to see a Capricorn in the business deal. They may not want Capricorn to be part of a will, receive part of a will, but Aries uses. So when I say that Aries element uses that money or uses their money, or it's a if it's not will, then it's something's going on with business deals and shortchanging the earth sign energies, but they're creative. Shortchanging the earth sign energies, they're creative. So hence the reason for them being a must have. That could be something that I hit Pisces. That could be something that Pisces doesn't see, or a Cancer doesn't see, or a Scorpio doesn't see, or that could be something that they see, but they want their spot. That could be something the water sign energies may see that about earth sign energy as well, but they just want Capricorn. They just want the Capricorn energy spot. They just want the Taurus spot, but don't really care. So wanting the Taurus spot, somebody doesn't care. But if it's a Capricorn energy, if it's a Capricorn energy, they hungrily want their spot. They may hungrily hungrily want. I let somebody hungrily. You may want Capricorn spot somewhere, or you may want their spot. You have it. You have it. However you want to look at spot in a will, spot in a business deal, whatever it is, a spot in a workplace. You do or you do not want someone's spot, or you want somebody to receive their fair share of something. You want someone to receive their fair share of something. Or someone may want you to receive your fair share. Aries does. Aries may want, or they're helping you to that, helping you receive your fair share of something, a fair share in a business deal, a fair share in a conversation, and things of that nature. And that could be something, and money, whatever it is, and business and family money. That could be something that doesn't happen to the earth sign, but they don't like them. That's why. So when I say that, they just don't like them. Do you not like the earth signs? But I do. You do like the earth signs, but they're being shortchanged, or people aren't telling them where their money is. People aren't telling them where their money is. Are you not telling the earth sign energies where their money is, or the reason why you know how their money is being used? The reason why you know how their money is being used is because of Aries and the Sag element, or it's because of Pisces or Scorpio. But when I said that earlier on in the reading, that's why they keep coming by somewhere all the time. That's why they keep watching someone, or that's why they keep coming by somewhere, because they keep coming by to do something on the earth sign energies, or they keep coming by to get information from you on what you know about the earth sign energies. They're vice versa. You could be doing that to them, or you're doing that to an Aries, or you're doing that to a Sag. You just want to work with someone. You want someone to receive their fair share of money. Someone wants you to receive your fair share of money. You have it or you don't have it. It just depends on what's going on. And there's other people in the workplace that have this, or in a family environment, in a business deal. There's other people that have the information that you need. But you need certain people out the way in order to give back to Capricorn, or to give back to whatever. You need certain people out of the way so that you can give the earth sign, and I keep getting a fair share. So you can give the earth sign energy their fair share of something. However you want to look at fair share of attention, fair share of love, fair share friendship, fair share of money. Or it's you that this kind of tactic is happening to you like that, with a Seven of Cups and a Four of Pentacles. I already have mine. So every time I say that, I already have mine. You do or you do not already have yours. Whatever it is. Just depends on what's going on. Okay? You really want to work with someone. So you need Aries out the way. So when I said really want to work with someone, you need an Aries element out of the way. Cancer, Scorpio, keep coming by, keep Pisces, keep trying to look at what you're doing all the time. They're just trying to look at what you're doing all the time. You're trying to, your way of getting some of the water sign energies distracted is by hooking up a Gemini energy. Trying your best to hook up a Gemini. It just depends on what you are not, or someone is trying to keep you distracted with a Gemini energy. And that could be the tactic that one of the water sign energies have, or they don't want you to be with a Gemini. whatever. Or Aries doesn't, or Aries needs you to comply with something there from from the beginning. Okay. Oh, there's a lot. Channeling. Death card energy is in the present with the Scorpio. That's why I said heavy Scorpio. They keep coming by. Heavy Scorpio energy. They keep coming by. They keep coming by. However, either coming by, they keep talking about something, or they keep lying, or whatever. It doesn't have to be come by. They keep doing something. They're in the present. You know what I mean? They keep asking about Earth sign. This could be a situation here where if it's not anything with a heavy feeling that a Scorpio, but do they like me? So when I said heavy feeling with Scorpio, you're trying to understand if they like you. You like, do they like me? Or the question is coming through with you trying to figure out if they like keep coming by. The heavy question with you trying to figure out if they like you. They just keep coming by all the time. Or but I had Aries when I said that. So Aries could be responsible into the reason into why they're just a distraction. So when I said that they're just a distraction, they're just the Scorpio in whatever environment that the Scorpio is in. They're just a distraction. But you don't know. I get some of a paycheck also. You don't know the reason. You don't. Okay, this is a situation here. Whatever the environment is, I'll give you a perfect example. This is like you step outside. Okay, this is like I'll just give an example. You step outside and here comes a Scorpio. You step outside and here comes a Scorpio, and the Scorpio is like they're asking you rhetorical questions, or they're making up conversations. They're just a distraction. They're making up random conversations and asking you what color underwear you're wearing and bras, or if you're whether you're male or female, whatever. They're trying to ask you what color socks that you have on today, whatever it is. They're asking you these random questions for whatever reason, but hooked up by Aries. So when I said that, they were hooked up by Aries element to be a distraction, but you don't know. But because you don't know that, you're like, do they like me? Because you don't know that, you're like, do they like me? Like however you want to look at, do they like me? Do they like me? I get thirsty. Do they like me like sex like me? Do they like me? If it's in a family environment, obsessed with you. So when I said that, if it's in a family environment, if this is a family member that's obsessed with you, Aries observes. So when I said that, Aries observes that. But for some reason, something's really odd. So or they're like if it's not family, then it's like they're a coworker that keeps watching you. They're a coworker that keeps watching you. Housemate, keep watching you. Neighbor, keep watching you. Keep coming out of nowhere. They keep coming out of nowhere. Random conversations and things, and I keep getting they're. I keep, every time I say that, they're just a distraction. But for some reason, you don't know that they are. For some reason, you don't know that they are. You're confused. You're confused and you're confused. And like, do they like me? Something is weird about the question. Do they like me? You know what? But the heavy feeling with do they like me? You in question mark at the end is because something, maybe it's because some Pisces did. It's because of something that a Pisces did or said, or it's because of what do you call it? It's because of something that a Pisces did or said, or they were hooked up by the Aries, or the Aries and the Pisces could be tag teaming together. It just depends on what's going on, or something's going on with your money that's really interesting. I get a bonus. Something's going on with your money that's really interesting, but it has something to do with a paycheck or a bonus, or it has something to do like an earth sign. It also has something to do with liking and earth sign energy in the family, in the workplace, in the business deal. But you trying, that's why I said the heavy feeling when you trying to get back to them is because so I get a diversion when I said that. So somebody's trying to create with you giving back to someone's trying to create a diversion by using a Scorpio. They're just trying to create a diversion by using a Scorpio element. The Aries trying to, I get confused. The Aries element may be trying to confuse you with something. They're trying to confuse you with something. They're trying to get you. Look, I had another document. They're trying to get you to look at another document. They're trying to get you to. They're trying to get you to look down another street. They're trying to get you to. They've been trying to give you options into where to move. They don't want you to see something. Give you options into where to move and things of that nature. They don't want you to be next to someone. They don't want you to work with someone. They don't want you to sleep with someone. They may not want you to sleep with someone. That's a thought a Pisces has. So when I said that's just a thought a Pisces has. That's a thought a Pisces had. They don't want you to call Capricorn. They don't want you to call Capricorn. You know, What is going on with the Pisces though? The Death card energy is the insecure. The Death card energy is that a Pisces may be insecure, but their insecurity is really out there. Their insecurity is really out there. Is the Aries element's insecurity really out there because of a Gemini? The Aries element's insecurity is really out there because of a Gemini, or something really, or it's a Cancer, or something's going on really interesting with the water sign and self esteem. Something's going on really interesting with the water sign energy self esteem, with money that you make, or with you making money with them, or what's it called, or you being near their friend, you just being near their friend, you spending time with a family member that they don't like you, or it's another business partner that you want to see or work side by side with, or you want someone to be a business partner. And the Aries calling Scorpio, the Aries, when I said that, Aries wants to call Scorpio, Aries wants to go hook up a Pisces, but they talk often. Aries hooking up a Pisces, they talk often. Aries trying to find a Cancer and things of that nature, distraction. They just want those elements to be a distraction for you. You know what I mean? But why? Why do they want me distracted from what's going on? You're trying to figure out what's going on with your page. Something may be going on with it or not. You want to figure that out. I get every time I say I get Aries. So Aries has the answers to that question, or whichever one of those questions that Pisces, the Aries has those answers. So they're hooking up Scorpio elements, keep you distracted so you won't find out something. They want you distracted so you won't find out something about an earth sign, about your money, or about you. You're trying to find someone, you have your eyeballs on someone to work with, but I want to contact. Having your eyeballs on someone to work with, sleep with, be near with, sign contracts with. You have your eyeballs on someone to do those things. Hug if it's a family member, but the Aries element doesn't want you to do those kind of things. They could be envious of someone there at Capricorn. They could be envious of a Capricorn. The Pisces is. So when I said that a Pisces element is, that's what a death card, the death card energy, if it's not only Scorpio, family feelings. The death card energy is just family feelings towards you. Family feelings toward Capricorn only. Family feelings towards a Capricorn only. They may take care of Taurus and Virgo elements, can't understand. They may take care of Taurus and Virgo elements, don't understand. You don't understand. You know what I mean? You don't understand that. But why they treat Capricorn like that? So when I said that, why are you treating Capricorn energy interestingly? Because of water signs. You may be treating Capricorn energy interestingly because of the water signs, but the only reason why you're treating them like that, Aries, the only reason why you're treating them like that is because of the Aries. Gemini may want you to stop that kind of behavior. So or a Gemini energy may have those kind of interactions with someone as well, but they don't. They don't have that. They don't have those kind of feelings and interactions with someone like that. It's the Gemini observes they treat the Gemini observes how you treat earth sign energy, how you treat Capricorn, But the reason for that is because Aries need. The reason for that could be Aries and a Pisces elements need. The Aries and the Pisces elements need. You just want to give somebody. I keep getting respective pay every time I pick up this. You just want to receive your respective pay. You just want to spend time with Earth sign. You just want the Earth sign energy to receive the money. You just want them to receive their money. But somebody sees that you're trying to break the piggy bank. Somebody sees that you're trying to access the account and switch over money. Someone sees you're trying to access an account to switch over money. But I've been trying to do that for a while. So when I said that, Death card energy, I've been trying to do that for a while. For someone, for yourself. Yeah, I've been trying to do that for a while. The heavy feeling when you're trying to do that for a while for yourself for yourself or for someone else is because that could be why the Scorpio, the water sign, keep questioning you. That could be why the water sign energies keep questioning you. You were trying to do that for a while, you know what I mean? But they're trying to keep you preoccupied with something or someone. So either you're trying to give yourself your money back, or you're trying to find out where your paycheck went. You may be trying to figure out where your paycheck went. You're trying to figure that out, but people keep hooking up distractions, or where your bonus went, where Earth sign energy met, where Earth sign energies went. But I almost said met. So something may be going on here with met, where you met someone as well. So something where you met someone, or the fact that you met someone, you're in love. The fact that you met someone, you're in love. There's that. Or that could be the feeling of Gemini Capricorn. That could be the feeling of Gemini energy has with a Capricorn. And that could be where, that could be if the water sign energies aren't hooked up to watch you and ask you questions and randomness, that could be what you're doing with the Gemini, because the Gemini has that kind of feeling with a Capricorn. And that could be why Scorpio keeps watching you. That could be why Scorpio keeps watching Gemini, Cancer, whatever it is, because they like Capricorn. When I said that, they like a Capricorn. The water signs may like Capricorn. That's why I said heavy feeling with, do they like me? That's why the death card energy is there. Do they like me? But are they really like you? Or they're just a distraction, or they like your family member, they like your other coworker, they like your friend, and it could be the Capricorn energy there. They like, why do they keep coming by all the time? You use your intuition that someone likes a Capricorn all the time. You use your intuition that they like Capricorn, or someone, or Pisces, or water sign, are using your intuition that someone's going on with you with attraction, heavy attraction with one of the earth sign energies, but they're using their intuition that you do. But they're starting to realize that, and they're hooking up someone to distract you, or they realize that you're starting to realize what happened to your money, or they realize what you're trying to do with earth sign energies money, and they're trying to get you distracted with something. It just depends on what's going on. Okay, that's a lot. You're reading. There's a lot of multi-layered. There's these situations are multi-layered. Okay, the Six of Wands energy is in the future. All right. Your instincts has the Two of Pentacles energy there, but I don't need to do so. The Two of Pentacles, I keep getting you may be really financially stable. Yes, that could be a gift that you have, keeping your money balanced all the time, but theirs isn't. So when I said that, theirs isn't. So I look at the earth sign energies. Theirs isn't. Is the water sign energies, the fire sign energies. Theirs isn't. Their money isn't balanced. Their money, they use someone else's because their money isn't balanced, or whatever. They like to splurge and foolishly. They like to splurge foolishly and those kind of things because their money isn't balanced. They use someone else's, or they're using someone else's. It just depends on what's going on. Or if it's not money, their emotions are off balance. That somebody's emotions, that's why I said self-esteem. And by Aries, the water signs, someone's interested going on with their self-esteem. Their self-esteem, something isn't right about their self-esteem. Stealing, that could be why they're taking money from someone else, or time away from someone else. You spending time with earth sign. You spending time with earth sign. You're thinking that a Pisces is insecure. They're hooking up people to distract you, or it's a Cancer and a Scorpio that have, or they do or they do not like someone because they're envious of someone, and they see the tactics that you're trying to do. They don't want someone to have their money, or someone doesn't want you to have your money or find out where your money went. It just depends, or what happened. It could be an object. It doesn't have to be money. It could be a person that you're trying to be with, but Pisces sees. A person you're trying to be with, a Pisces sees. Does a Scorpio want to be with someone terribly? A Scorpio may want to be with someone terribly, or they want to be with you terribly. It just depends on what's going on. But that's why I keep coming by. So they want to be with you terribly, and that's why they keep coming by. But something is really important about their attraction. Something is really important, or something is really multi-layered about the way they're attracted to you. Or someone's really secretive into the reason into why they're attracted to you, period. But Aries has that information. So when I hit that, Aries element has that information. The Aries element has that information, but it's multi-layered or secretive because there's tactics behind the scenes of a Scorpio being somewhere. You're stepping outside, they're looking at you. You're opening the bathroom door. They're standing right outside the bathroom. They're standing right outside the bathroom door. They don't want you to see. They don't want you to see someone that. This could be a situation in the workplace. Like you may like someone in the workplace, but you go to the bathroom and you go to the bathroom and you go to the bathroom, and the person that you like just happens to be walking out of the office that's right next to the bathroom, and here comes the Scorpio calling you. Comes the Scorpio as a distraction. They don't want you to see someone that you like that's walking by for whatever reason. That's why the Two of Pentacles, or if it's not a physical person, then it's Four of Pentacles energy. They don't want to see going into your account. They don't want you to see They don't want you to see them, what do you call it, they don't want you to see them, they don't want you to see them going into your files and things of that nature. They don't want you to see them going into, they don't want you to see them going into your room or closet and things of that nature. So they found someone else to keep an eye on you, talk up randomness with you for a couple of minutes. It is a pet, but it has to do with money or a person walking by in a neighborhood that you like. It just depends on what's going on, or something that you're trying to do for them. People keep setting up random distractions. Something that you're trying to do for the earth signs. People keep setting up random distractions. Be with them, talk to them, give them money back, or it's happening to you. It's happening to you. You know what I mean? But I was touching the Two of Pentacles. I don't need to balance. You keep saying I watch finances. I don't need to watch my finances. I don't need to watch my finances. The earth sign energies always do. The earth sign energies, either they always watch you, or they always watch your finances, or they, because of or you always watch theirs, or you always watch them. You always watch, however you want to watch them. You always watch them, or someone is always watching you. It just depends on what's going on with the Two of Pentacles, or it's just your money. It's just your money that is balanced. It's your money. You're thinking that it is because of Aries. You're thinking that your money is balanced because of Aries. You're thinking that your money is balanced because of the Aries element. You know what I mean? But the secretive energy with the Scorpio is that they've been the heavy energy with you keep saying, okay, the heavy energy with you keep saying that you don't, I keep getting watching finances. The heavy energy with you watching your finances, or not having to watch them, or not having to watch because of Aries. Every time I say that, it's because of the Aries element. But it's because of the Aries element. But the Scorpio energy, or just the Death card energy period, there's more money. The Scorpio energy, or just Death card energy period, is because there's more money. It's because there's more money. So you're looking at your money. You're looking at your money, and it's fine. But something's going on something's going on here where there is more that you could have. There's that. There is more that you could have, or something's going on, here. You have your wrong amount of money. You have a wrong amount of money. You may have a wrong amount of money, and someone just knows, or the fire sign energies, the Aries and Sag, where the rest of it is. Those fire sign energies, just, or Pisces, whichever water sign, all of them, somebody there knows where the rest of the money is. The Aries, the Sag know where the money is. The Aries and the Sag know where your money is, or where Earth sign energy money is. So yeah, my finances are okay, but there's more money. Yes, my finances are okay, but there's more money. That's why the Death card energy is there. This could be a situation here where you don't know. Okay, you're being paid okay, I'll just go on this example. You're being paid in the workplace. You're being paid a certain amount, but there's more. You're being paid a certain amount of money, but you're actually supposed to be owed more. Or this is something that's happening to the Earth sign energies. That's why it's switching over money and putting money in. That's what the Aries does. The switching over money and putting money into different accounts. That's what the Aries element does. Three of Wands. That's what the Aries element does. That could be something that could be something that they do with the Gemini. And that could be why that the water sign energy is being hooked by Aries. The water sign energy is being hooked up by Aries is that they don't want you to see that transaction happening. They don't want you to see that kind of transaction happening between them and the Gemini. And the Scorpio is hooked up to watch you to make sure you don't see that kind of interaction. It just depends on what's going on, or that's happening between Scorpio and Aries and a Sag. That kind of interaction is happening between a Scorpio, Aries, and a Scorpio and an Aries element. That's happening between a Scorpio but that's where my money is. So when I say that, that's where your money is. Through one of those secretive transactions there, that's where your money is. Or that's where the Earth sign energy, that's what happened to them for a while. That's where the Earth sign energy's money is, or that's how people are moving their money. But that's been happening for a while. So the distractions on you is to stop you from seeing that precisely. So that somebody would think that they're getting the right amount of pay. So that someone won't see a conversation being had. So that Earth sign energy won't see a computer screen. So that Earth sign energy won't see what's going on a computer screen. So someone won't see what's going on a computer screen. a phone screen, but those transaction so people are doing those kind of transactions there. So if somebody's doing transactions on their phone, somebody's doing in the workplace, somebody's doing transactions online on a computer, on Chase, a TV bank accounts, and a Bank of America accounts that is pulled up on. This could be a bank visit that you're doing. This could be a bank visit that you're doing with a business partner. This could be a bank visit you're doing with a business partner, but they I keep getting distractions. They're finding some type of situation for you to be distracted, so they could quickly look at the computer screen and add on to their account. Quickly look at the computer screen. Quickly look at the phone, delete a text. Quickly look at whatever the situation is there. Quickly delete a message. Quickly delete a quickly delete a message. Quickly delete a phone conversation. Quickly delete a call that just came into you. Quickly delete a transaction that was just made, so that you won't see. You could be doing that with a Scorpio. You could be doing that secretively with a Scorpio. And that could be where that suckle on an Aries. That could be why a Scorpio suckles onto an Aries like that. Phone calls, looking at someone, not looking at someone, transactions, money, giving something back to someone that rightfully belongs to, or rightfully belongs to you, with the Two of Pentacles energy being in the instincts. Very interesting. Hefty reading. This is very hefty and multi-layered, okay? Your accomplishment has the Three of Cups right next to they're going to gossip about this. The Three of Cups energy of Pisces is going to gossip about something. A Pisces, the water sign energies, gossipers. The water sign energies are gossipers. The fire sign energies don't want to talk to them. The fire sign energies may not want to talk to the Scorpio. Sag and Aries, they may not see Scorpio. They may not want to see a Scorpio. They may not want to see them for some reason. Do you not want to see a Scorpio? But you have them right, but tired of. You have them in your present, but you're tired of them. But the reason why you're tired of them, but something's wrong with benefits. The reason why you're tired of them is because some type of benefit that you didn't know that they were, some type of benefit or favoritism that you didn't know that they were receiving by a Sag and the Aries element, or just the Aries element, or they're somewhere with you to distract you from missing a transaction that Aries and Sag, from missing a transaction that they're doing with an Aries and a Sag element, or just an Aries and a Sag element are doing, with the Three of Cups right next to the Seven of Cups energy there, the gossiping and the fire and the Aries element. And somebody could be gossiping about an area. Somebody could be gossiping about where money goes. And it could be all these cups are here. Family members are gossiping how well money is being dispersed wrongfully. When I said that, it's wrongfully happening there, or family money, family business money, or it's a regular like business like deal that people make money together, wrongfully dispersed, but the money's being wrongfully dispersed. Is being wrongfully dispersed to the point where people hooking up people to keep other people distracted. That happens to me. So when I said that happens to you, in a home environment, in a family environment, that happens to you. Phone conversations, text messages. I don't want him or her to see. I don't want him or her to see that Jane. What do you call it? I don't want him or her to see that Jane just got $300 added on to her account, and it's actually Amy's. I don't want him or her to see that, or you could fall in line with that kind of example there. Or that's the kind of situation, the secretiveness that a Gemini has with an Aries element on the water sign energies, but they're oblivious. So when I said Gemini and Aries element doing that, the water sign energies are oblivious. They're oblivious to that kind of interaction and transaction happening there, or something's going on with you and something's going on interesting. But I keep getting there's more. Something's going on interesting with your money, but there's more. Something's going on interesting with the feeling at Capricorn. Something's going on interesting with the feeling you have towards a Capricorn, but something is more there about that. But people finding out something. So why is it something is happening more there with that? People are finding out something about Taurus. People are finding out something about Capricorns and things of that nature. Their money, or you just liking them. If it's not their money, it has something to do with you just liking them. You just liking them, in a family environment, in a workplace, in a business deal, you just liking them. But you just liking them, the feeling with you just liking them, the fire sign energies stealing from them. The fire sign energies are stealing from them. And the Scorpio being hooked up. The Scorpio being hooked up is to distract you from seeing an Aries and a Sag using Capricorn money. Is to distract you from seeing an Aries and a Sag using a Capricorn energies money. Whatever. Because they know that relay something. They know you're going to relay something, or it's your money. Or that's why I said there's more. There is more money. There is that needs to be known about the earth sign energy. I get liking. There is more. That's why the death card energy is there. There is more that you need to express your love to someone or something. There's more. You want to work with them. You want to see with them. You want to do business with them. If they're not family, it just depends on what's going on. Or you know more about their money. You know more about because of an interaction. You know more about earth sign energies money because of an interaction that you have with a Pisces, because of or what Pisces has information on how earth sign energies money is being dispersed. How earth sign energies money is being dispersed. How your money is being dispersed. 3 of Cups right next to the 7 of Cups energy. If it's not money, then it's just a partner. The earth sign energy is just partners that you have. There's partners that you saw them do something. There's love partners or business partners that you have where the water sign energy is just a Scorpio saw them do something. A Cancer, a Pisces, a Aries, whatever. They hooked up someone. When they had Aries, they hooked up someone, and that could be how they found out what earth sign energy, what when the earth sign energies were doing somewhere. But you like them, or they just know why you like them or what you're trying to do for them. If it's not you. Hence the reason for the distractions and things of that nature. 3 of Cups and family. 3 of Cups energy is family. 3 of Cups workplace gossiping. 3 of Cups because something isn't seen. So workplace gossiping is because something isn't seen or something's really shady going on in a workplace or in a business deal or in a family. Around someone, around you. Hookups. People hooking up people to distract people. That's happening to you. Earth sign and secretive calls and they're deleting somebody's text messages and invoices and emails for whatever reason that is happening for. So to conceal money, to conceal how much you're supposed to be paid. But water sign knows. Concealing how much you're really supposed to be paid. A water sign knows something there. Pisces, Scorpio, they know something there. Or these elements like you, or you like these elements. You can be tied to a Scorpio, but you still like the earth sign. You're tied to a Scorpio for love. They're gossiping about that. Tied to a Scorpio for love, they're gossiping about that. But them gossip, you're tied to them looking at someone else. You being tied to them for love, you like them, but you're also looking at someone else. You're also looking or trying to pay attention to another business partner. You're also looking or trying to pay attention to another lover, but they're a new lover. Earth sign energy may be a new lover, and that could be why the Scorpio element is there. New money that Scorpio doesn't want you to know that you have. Or somebody doesn't want Earth sign energy to find out, but they know that. Whatever. Spiritual self. Sign of Taurus. So the 4 of Pentacles energy is the sign of Taurus. If it's not only Taurus Hierophant energy there, then it's you mystical. Then it's just you being mystical. Or it's just you needing to consult someone that is mystical. Like you just needing to talk to a priest, a pastor, a pope. You needed to talk to a tarot reader. You needed to talk to a medium of some kind. It's just you, or the earth sign energy has that kind of stuff. The earth, if it's not a Taurus that is like that, the Taurus element could be like that, or you just need to, you need guru. You need to talk to someone that's guru like, or you have this, you yourself could be that way, showing up with the Hierophant in your spiritual self. You could be that way, but that could be you being that way. That could be why something is happening to you. Something interesting is going on with your money. Something interesting is going on with your money. Or something interesting is going on with a Taurus money, or you like a Taurus, you may like a Taurus, but things happening too. So you like a Taurus, but something interesting is happening to them with their money. Something interesting may be going on with something interesting is going on with their money, and you know why something interesting is going on with a Taurus money. Taurus paycheck, You liken them. It's Scorpio hooked up to distract you from talking to them. It just depends on what's going on. Liking, money, somebody's money, your money, or they could have if they just have information. They if it's a Taurus, they may have information on what you're doing. They just have information on what you're doing somewhere that or what happened with a Scorpio. They just have information on what is going on with you with a Scorpio. They just have information on what a Scorpio has gone, secretive information on why a Scorpio keeps coming by. They have secret information on why a Scorpio keeps coming by. Or a water sign energy has information why Taurus likes. Water sign energies have information on why a Taurus likes you the way they do. They just have that. They have that kind of information there with the Hierophant next to the Four of Pentacles, or something interesting is going on with their money. Something interesting is going on with their money, your money, or your love for them, or a feeling that you have towards them. And a Scorpio knows that, doesn't want you to see. A Scorpio knowing that they don't want you to see is Taurus. Does a Taurus not want you to see a Scorpio? But they're constantly somewhere. A Taurus not wanting you to see a Scorpio, they're constantly somewhere. They're constantly somewhere. So trying to get them out the way is not possible. Trying to get a Scorpio out the way is not possible for some reason. It's not possible. If the Three of Cups next to the Seven of Cups, it's impossible. Three of Cups next to the Seven of Cups, it's impossible. That's why the Seven of Cups is there with the Scorpio. Because they keep watching. They keep watching. They keep calling. They keep texting. They keep whatever it is. But they don't want you to be with Taurus. They don't want you to be with the Taurus. Talk to a Taurus. Receive a text from a Taurus. Whatever. Go down the block to go to a Taurus house. Whatever it is. Whatever. So that's why they could be hooking you up. Someone could be hooking you up with business deals and Aries. That's what an Aries does. Business deals and errands and this, that, and the third. That's what an Aries element does. In whatever setting this is. That's what an Aries element does all the time. In a family, they do that. A family environment, they may do that. The Taurus element next to the Four of Pentacles, they may also like someone that you like. They may also like someone that you like in a family or business deal in the workplace. They may also like someone that you like. They also like someone that you like. That's why the Four of Pentacles is right next to them. Or if it's not that, someone that you like likes them. Someone that you like may like them. That's why the Death card energy is there. And a Scorpio element may have information on a Scorpio element may have information on that liking that you don't know. On that kind of liking that's happening there. That's why the Three of Cups is right next to the Seven of Cups. You may need to talk to the water sign energies, but they don't want you. They may not want you to ask questions about the liking. They may not want you to ask questions on some. If it's Capricorn, they don't want you to ask questions on the liking that you have with the Capricorn, but they have secret information on the Capricorn energy liking the Taurus, or they have secret information on the Taurus liking the Capricorn. We like the same person. Taurus liking Capricorn, we like the same person. And that's what the water sign energies know. But somebody wants to stop. For some reason, somebody wants to stop something there. A Scorpio wants to limit. They want to put a limit on something there. A Scorpio wants to put a limitation on. They want to put a limitation on. Someone wants to put limitations on your money or sign money, liking with Taurus, liking with Capricorn. Someone wants to put limit, vice versa. Someone wants to put mystical limitations. Aries. But I said mystical limitations. The Aries is trying to do that. Sag's trying to do that. Money. Somebody else's money. Your money, your liking, your time, whatever. The mentality has the Ten of Wands energy is in the mentality. Difficult fire signs. The Ten of Wands, Aries is difficult. Sag difficult. Could be another Leo that's really distant, but they're also difficult. It just depends on what's going on. Ten of Wands energy with the two. It's difficult to balance your earth sign. It's difficult to balance with the earth sign energy. You find it difficult. You find it difficult to balance a liking you have. You may find it difficult to balance your money because you're actually supposed to have more or less. It just depends on what's going on. If you're actually supposed to have less, it's the reason for that is because it's somebody else's money. That's why the water sign energies keep you distracted. You're like, why do I have so much money in my account? It's earth signs. The question with why do I have so much money in my account is earth signs money that's in your account. It's not supposed to be it is not. But it's because of the Aries and the Sag that help you to that. The Aries and the Sag help you to that. They help you to that. And that's why the hook up the Scorpio for that kind of distraction, that part of the story, the hooking up the Scorpio is that they don't want you. The fire sign energies don't want you to know that that is the earth sign energies. That is that okay. The extra money that you're questioning that you do have in your account is earth sign. It is earth sign, but the Scorpio is hooked up to make create a diversion so that you don't know that that is the earth sign energies money. So you know that or you don't know that, but tired of that happening. You know that or you don't know that. You're tired of that happening, but you're also receiving more than you should. You're also receiving more than you should. You are, you are not. It just depends on what's going on, or something's going on with your liking with the earth sign energy, but it's difficult. Your liking with the earth sign is difficult because of the Pisces, because of the Scorpio. They keep coming by. They keep calling you. It just depends on what's going on. Or somebody's money. Your money, you know? Your money could be going to the Taurus, but they like them. Some of your money going to a Taurus, somebody likes them a lot. Aries, Sag, fire signs, whoever, water sign, they like them. Somebody's time is going to something that you like. Somebody's time is going to someone that you like. Your time is going to someone that you like. So your a time that you spend with Aries and Sag, time that you're supposed to spend with Aries and a Sag may be going to a Taurus. And that could be what the water sign energies see, or vice versa. 10 of Wands and your mentality. This is difficult. 10 of Wands, whichever, pick a situation. There's a lot. Something is difficult, you know? But it's difficult. It's what earth sign and fire sign energies is what makes it really difficult. They just hook up the water signs. So when I said that, they just hook up the water signs. They just hook them up. They just hook them up. You know, they're props. They hook up the Pisces. They hook up the Scorpio. They're just hooked up for something. They're hooked up for something all the time. You know, they're hooked up for something all the time with the 10 of Wands and the mentality. Difficult Aries, difficult Sag. You know, but that's how they deem the earth sign. So difficult Aries, difficult Sag. That's how they deal with the earth sign. Or something interesting going on with the earth sign energies money, or their money is difficult. But how to disperse? So when I said that, it's because they're trying to figure out 7 of Cups next to the 3 of Cups is because they're trying to figure out ways to disperse the money. They're trying to figure out ways to disperse the money, and that's why something is difficult. That's why something is difficult that they have going on with the earth sign energies, or the 10 of Wands. You that could be a thought you have about the earth sign, or that's the thought you have with the Aries and the Sag. But where's my money? That's the thought you have with Aries and the Sag. You're like, where's my money? You're like, where's my money? You know. They don't want you to see something, transaction, conversation, text message, call. They're trying to create diversions, using Scorpio as a diversion, you know? 10 of Wands energy. You like someone. You like Capricorn, Taurus likes them. You like Capricorn, Taurus likes them. You like Taurus, you like Taurus, you like a Taurus, but Capricorn likes them as well. Pisces does. A Pisces likes them. The Pisces like Death card energy, 7 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Didn't know Pisces like you. You didn't know a Pisces like you, or you do have a Pisces as a partner, but they're envious. You have a Pisces as a partner, but they're envious. They're just envious, and they're just envious, and they themselves could have a Scorpio to keep you distracted with that envy feeling that they have. You like Capricorn, you like Taurus. They don't like that idea. The Pisces doesn't like that idea. They don't like. Are you just trying to give those elements money? I keep getting fair share. You're just trying to give those elements their fair share. You're trying to get your own fair share back. I get from Aries. You're trying to get your own fair share back from an Aries. You know, water signs know that you did or you did not, or you received more. Water signs know why you received more of whatever it is. Time, sex, love, money. You know, it can be partners that disperse. It can be partners that people are trying to disperse. Business partners, love partners. People are trying to give up. People are trying to give up their business partners. You're on the outside looking into. People are trying to give up their business partners. That's the reason Death card energy for the distractions. You know what I mean? People are trying to give up lovers. By it, Taurus. People are trying to give up. You're trying to give up a Taurus as a lover. Are they doing this to you because they're looking at someone? They're doing this to you because they're looking at someone. They're doing this to you because they're looking at somebody. You know, 4 of Pentacles energy, or something's going on interesting with the Earth sign energies, money. You know, with the Aries and the Sag. Water sign energies, props. Water sign energies are props. Like they're props for some type of scenario here for some reason, you know? What's changing is the 5 of Cups energy, all right? 5 of Cups energy is grief. The grief, no more of it. There's no more grief. You know, something isn't making you sad anymore about a Scorpio. but what they're doing. So something isn't making you sad about a Scorpio because it has something to do with what they're doing, or what the Scorpio is doing is making you sad, or something could have happened to a Scorpio. There's that, something could have happened to a Scorpio element for some reason. I don't feel. I mean, it could have or could not have. That's why the Three of Cups, and because of what I did, something could have happened to the Scorpio, or they could be acting out really what you said. They could be acting out really interestingly because of what you said, or Death card energy, Pisces. Death card energy is something's going on interesting with the Pisces reaction, Taurus. Something's going on interesting with a Pisces reactions, Taurus. Okay, something's interesting going on with a Pisces elements interaction because something that you have going on with a Taurus. Feel you have with a Taurus. Money you took with a Taurus. Something you did with money with a Taurus. Or how you're receiving money with this person, but it's their money. How you're receiving money with this person, it's their money. It's their money, and something may be unscrupulous about how they got their money, but works with Aries. How they got their money is because they work with an Aries element. If they're not they could also be a business partner, but something is shady about that also. Five of Cups energy being in a changing position. No more grief. There is no more grief with Cancer. There's no more grief and a Gemini. There's no more grief. When I say Cancer, they're heavily linked to a Gemini. There's no more grief with them for some reason, or just the two of them, period. They're not talking to anymore. So Death card, Five of Cups, you're not talking to a Gemini and a Cancer anymore. Do they not talk to each other because of Aries? They don't talk to each other anymore because of the Aries. They don't talk to each other because of the Aries element, That's why the Five of Cups is what's changing. But business deal. The Five of Cups in being that is what's changing. It's something interesting going on here is because of a family business deal. And people feeling extracted. They do or they do not, or not belonging. Family members not belonging. They want to belong. They want to belong. Certain people don't want them to belong. Workplace, money, family money, wills, workplace, paychecks and bonuses. People receiving more than they should. They should fair shares and things of that nature. That's what's causing all the issues. All those issues is what's happening. Lovers, I get Pisces when I said lovers. Someone's going interested in what a Pisces are. They could be your love partner, or someone's going to love with Taurus and Capricorn energies there, or they have those kind of feelings with each other. Gemini annoyed. Them having those kind of feelings with each other. Gemini energy is annoyed. But the reason why something's happening here is because heavy business. Heavy business is the undertone of somebody's love partnerships and talking to people and distractions and receiving money, not receiving money, someone else's money. It just depends on what's going on. The Aries and the Sag catalyst. The Aries and the Sag are the catalyst for those things. They may utilize them submissively to maintain a business deal. That's why the Five of Cups energy is there. That's why Scorpio keeps popping up. That's why Scorpio keeps popping up. You're like, I'm tired. Ten of Wands with the Two of Pentacles, I'm tired. The tired feeling, Aries and Sag. The tired feeling is what you have going on with the Aries and the Sag element. They don't want you to see other family members. They don't want you to interact with other business partners. Whatever it is, they may have an interesting love feeling with you. That could be Taurus. That could be why they don't want you dealing and talking to a Taurus. Or the Scorpio has that feeling. Well, they don't want you to be with a Pisces. I mean, yes, they may not want you to interact with. They may not want you to interact with a Pisces for some reason. Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is what's changing. You're finding out a lot. Five of Cups is what's changing is that you're finding out a lot, and it could be because of the guru. It could be because of a Taurus or because of a Capricorn that you're finding out a lot. Seeking out a spiritualist to figure out what's going on in your workplace and family and things of that nature, or it's just an intuitive friend or family member that's like that, intuitive business partner that sees everything, or someone that's just happening to someone, or that's just happening to someone that's external, and that, and why it's happening, Five of Cups being to what's changing is happening to you in a business deal, workplace, family. Or it's happening to earth signs in those settings. Oh man. The resolution has the Page of Pentacles going towards they should just work with. The Page of Pentacles, Six of Wands, they should just work with the earth sign. They should just work with a Taurus. They should just talk to the Taurus. They should just talk to Capricorn. They should just talk to the Page of Pentacles energies. Someone just show you yourself should just work with these elements, but I really you want to work with them, but you want to work with them, but Scorpio is a distraction. You want to talk to them, text them. Scorpio distraction. Cancer, Gemini distraction. They're distractions. They're distractions, or Pisces doesn't like them. Pisces doesn't like one of these elements or all of these elements. Pisces, or they treat them weirdly. Pisces doesn't like them. Scorpio may have a Scorpio may have an interesting feeling with these what they're jealous of. So when I said interesting feeling, the Scorpio is jealous of the Page of Pentacles energies. The Scorpio is jealous of them. Not even envy. Not even envy. They're jealous of them. They're just jealous. That could be, and they realize the feeling that you have about them, and that's why somebody keeps. That's why Aries and Sag, or they themselves are placing themselves as a diversion with you or a distraction, because they see how you look at Capricorn. They see how you look at a Capricorn. You admire the Capricorn, and it makes them jealous even more. It makes them jealous even more than they already are. You know, it makes them jealous and envious even more. If you remember, cousins, workplace, business partners, you know, Scorpio may like this energy and you don't like that element. You know, it just depends on what's going on. All right, let's see. So this has to do the Page of Pentacles. If it's not only, it could also be work. You know, it could also be a new job that you're getting. It could also be a new job. That's why the Five of Cups being in a changing position. What workplace did is what your workplace did also. What business partners are doing. What business partner did or said. That could be why you need to go to a new workplace, finding out what happened to money. You're finding out what's going on interesting with your money. Or it's happening to the earth sign energies, their money. If it's not, okay, if it's something crazy is going on with their money, that could be why you're thinking, okay, if something crazy is going on with their money, that could also be the reason why you want to split from a business deal that they're in as well, you know? Because you feel bad and you're trying to sympathize with someone, or money, family money, business deals, and things of that nature, workplace secrets, and that could be why you look for a new workplace. That could be why you want to look for, because of all those things. You potentially want to look for a new workplace because of what's happening to you, or because of what's happening to someone else. Tactics, plots, plans, props, distractions, diversions, money being dispersed wrongfully, fair shares, lovers, looking at people, liking each other. There's a lot of situations going on here, so pick one. Like, this reading is very hefty. There's a lot of different scenarios here because it's multifaceted almost. The home environments, family, workplace, business deals, people being extracted, distractions. There's a lot of stuff going on here. It's happening to you, happening to earth sign energies. I don't feel like anything. This could be happening to the water. This could be happening to the water signs. It could be, or it's not. I don't feel like it is. You know, I feel more so heavily like the Pisces is a prop. I feel more so heavily a Pisces is a prop for something. Scorpio props. You know, if something weird is going on with them, they're insecure. If something weird is only going on with them, they're insecure. Or just insecure what's going on with other signs. Their movement implies they're insecure. They're envious, they're jealous. Water sign energies. You know? New job, Page of Pentacles, or you just want to work with this element. You may just want to work with someone that something interesting here, if it's not happening to you, something interesting here is just going on with them. And the fire sign energies, the fire sign energies with the 6 and wands in the future is just thinking in your mind how to have Aries, thinking in your mind how to have a discussion with an Aries, with a Sag, about the Page of Pentacles energy, their money, their time, your feelings towards them. It just depends on what's going on, you know, or your feelings about a feeling that you have about what's happening to you in your job with your money. Or a feeling that you have about what's happening to you in a workplace, in a business deal, or someone else in a business deal, in a workplace, in a family. You know? All right, let's look for our outcome, Leo. Four of Wands energy, but someone going on a business inside of a house. or this could be happening in like in home business kind of situation. That could be what's going on here, or it's the shadiness and whatever, or it's for if it's not a business, then for once it's happening in a family environment where people live inside of a home. Could be a home environment that one of these scenarios is happening in, or it's we're at an office. It's for once it's also an office environment. The four of wands is what's also going on inside of an office. It's also happening inside of an office. Let me do an outcome on the four of wands energy. Capricorn energy underneath, devil energy there, materialism actually, trying to make something work. So you're trying to make some whatever the environment is, a house, a home business, what do you call that? A workplace. Sears. I mean not Sears. I don't think Sears is no more. Why did I just say Sears? So it could be a store that is happening in with coworkers. Or an office setting, law office, that court. What do you call those places? Court where people go, people's coworkers. These are things that could be happening in these settings here. An apartment complex, a housing unit of some kind. Magician trying to change the outcome of something. The magician with the four of wands in those one of those millions of settings, whatever setting you're in here. The magician here, you're trying to change the outcome of what's happening somewhere. Trying to change the outcome. The outcome, if I were to look at the outcome would be the future energy. The page of pentacles going towards the six of wands. That's the future energy would be trying to change an outcome there. Into the reason, and the change in the outcome is trying to stay in a job. The magician card with trying to change an outcome will be trying to figure out what's going on inside of a job. Trying to change the outcome, trying to get someone to stay in a job. That could be something that you try to do. Because somebody's finding out what's going on with their money. You are, business deals or feelings towards people. With the magician energy there. And whatever, trying to change outcomes and either the magician card is either trying to change outcome or you're trying to maintain something. The magician card is also trying to maintain something that is happening here, a liking, how you receive money. You receive a part of someone's money. however, you're trying to maintain something. You could be trying to maintain something mystically or not mystically. A liking that you have with a family member, trying to maintain. Trying to get distractions out the way, trying to maintain, how you receive your money, how you receive someone else's money, trying to maintain, or that however you receive money, you do or you not, or saving money, whatever it is, trying to maintain it. Whatever is here needs to be maintained. It just depends. A friendship. This could be something interesting going on here. It could be because of a friendship, a liking. But I get thirsty. When I said a liking, something is thirsty about a liking. Something is really thirsty about the kind of liking you have with someone or the kind of liking someone has with you. But something is behind the scenes about the reason into why someone is liking you the way they do or vice versa. Really interesting. All right. Let me know how it resonates. Leo, be well. Take care. Bye.